I love everything about pulmonology. It's the best. You get to see kids from right when they're born through when you send them off to the adult world, and then you have a huge variety of pathologies and acuity. So you can see kids that are super sick in the ICU to kids that see you once a year just as a check-in. The way I see fellowship is kind of your last step in job training for the job that you're gonna love for the rest of your career. So our fellowship is made up of 3 years. It's a combination of clinical time and research or scholarly activity time. And generally in the first year is where more or most of the clinical experience will happen. The next 2 years are more focused on research time to complete your scholarly project. And throughout the whole fellowship experience, our fellows do continuity clinics. So they have their very own fellows clinic where they have their own set of patients that they get to be their primary pulmonologist. They get to, see them as often as they need to see. And then our fellows also rotate regularly through our cystic fibrosis clinic, our newborn clinic for cystic fibrosis, and then a couple other subspecialty clinics if that is what they've deemed to be their own interest. Our fellowship offers a huge variation in patient diversity, both from pathologies and backgrounds of our patients.
I came from a little bit smaller residency program, and I was not expecting to come here and see, hey, this is one of 20 patients in the entire world that have this disease process or something, or hey, this is the first time that we're seeing this, we need to write this up. This is a first N of 1 for the entire world population that's been written up. So that kind of pretty much surprised me. So I think it was a good surprise. I'm Ryan Unruh, and I'm one of the second-year fellows. I'm doing a clinical research project in asthma, obesity, and lung function.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Dykleim. I'm a third-year pulmonary fellow. I get to do some really cool research in the lab. I study tracheomalacia and BPD, so lots of cool techniques that we get to do here. There's so many research opportunities. This lab in particular is really cool. We do something called high-speed video microscopy. We're the only institution in the US that does it for PCD analysis. So lots of really cool collaborators and interesting projects to work on here. I
would say my favorite part so far is honestly the bronchoscopies. I really enjoy doing bronchs. We do a ton all 3 years. I think that makes us a little bit different is because you get a lot your second and third year. And then I'd also say just the camaraderie among fellows and even our staff. We're all really good friends.
We all really love it here, and we really mean it, both the fellowship and attendings. Everyone really just feels like family, and I think that's one thing that it's easy to be surprised by is you really get welcomed pretty quickly, and I don't feel like there's a gap between me and the people that I'm learning from. It really feels like we're colleagues.
Another thing that sets our program apart is the opportunities in training to learn to do flexible bronchoscopy. So we do over 500 flexible bronchoscopies each year, and that number is growing by the hundreds. We also make sure that we put a high importance on wellness and a balanced lifestyle. And so we're always trying to incorporate wellness activities or taking a 5-minute break in the middle of the day to do something fun. I would say Indianapolis is a fantastic city. It's got all of the great things that a big city has to offer. So professional sports teams, museums, continuing growth of our public transportation system. Pediatric pulmonology is the best. It's number 1.